Welcome to PH Insight. Know the force behind the flag. Whether it's warships, fighter jets, or the next big defense move. If it matters to Philippine security, it's here. The competition to supply the Philippine Air Force, PAF, with a new generation of multirole fighters has intensified as Italian defense giant Leonardo confirmed that it has officially offered the Eurofighter EF-2000 Typhoon Tranche 5 to Manila. The move marks the most ambitious pitch yet for the country's long-delayed fighter jet modernization program, placing the Typhoon head-to-head against some of the most recognizable names in global aviation: Sweden's Saab Gripen, America's F-16 Block 70-72 Viper, and South Korea's KF-21 Boramae. The PAF's multi-role fighter acquisition project is among the crown jewels of the revised Armed Forces of the Philippines modernization program. Its outcome will not only shape the Air Force's future for decades but also signal the Philippines' broader strategic alignment at a time of escalating tensions in the South China Sea. Leonardo's confirmation. In an interview with Aviation Week, Constantino Provini Rosati, Leonardo's vice president for Eurofighter Typhoon exports, confirmed that the company had been designated by the Eurofighter Consortium to lead the Philippine campaign. The designation came after the PAF issued a Request for Information, RFI, in 2023, formally inviting manufacturers to submit proposals. Rosati revealed that the Typhoon offer is comprehensive, extending beyond aircraft to include training, weapons, logistics, financing, and even industrial participation. The proposal demonstrates not only Leonardo's seriousness but also Europe's willingness to compete in a traditionally US-dominated Philippine defense market. The offer in detail. Leonardo confirmed that within the PAF's allocated budget for 40 aircraft, it could supply 32 Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche 5 fighters. While fewer than the maximum number desired, the package is designed to deliver overwhelming capability rather than sheer numbers, reflecting a quality-over-quantity approach common among advanced air forces. Equally significant is the weapons suite bundled into the offer. The package includes some of Europe's most advanced munitions. MBDA Meteor, a beyond visual range air-to-air missile, BVRAM, known for its long reach and high endgame energy. OSRAM, a high-speed, short-range air-to-air missile designed for dogfights with lock-on after launch and extreme agility. Brimstone, a precision-guided air-to-ground missile optimized for destroying armored vehicles, small boats, and fast-moving targets. Storm Shadow, a long-range cruise missile enabling deep-strike missions against high-value targets on land or at sea. This weapons mix would give the Philippines, for the first time in its history, a full-spectrum offensive and defensive air combat capability. From defending national airspace to striking hostile installations or naval assets, the Typhoon package provides options unmatched by any current PAF platform. Why this matters: a Meteor-equipped Typhoon changes the BVR equation over the West Philippine Sea, while Storm Shadow introduces a credible precision strike option, both with significant deterrent value. Government-to-government deal and industry. Leonardo made clear that the transaction would be structured as a government-to-government, G2G, deal, a model increasingly favored by the Philippine defense establishment. G2G arrangements ensure direct state backing, reducing risks of corruption or procurement failure and providing guarantees of long-term support. Financing schemes would also be made available to spread payments over time, a crucial element for the Philippines, which faces fiscal constraints while balancing multiple modernization priorities. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Leonardo's proposal is its industrial cooperation component. The company is offering the local manufacture of Typhoon components, effectively making the Philippines the first Eurofighter supply base in the Asia-Pacific region. This would not only provide skilled jobs and technology transfer but also position the country as a regional support hub for Eurofighter operators, including European squadrons deploying to Asia. Pilot training in Italy. For training, Leonardo has proposed that PAF pilots undergo advanced jet instruction at the International Flight Training School, IFTS, in Sardinia, Italy. The IFTS is a joint venture between the Italian Air Force and Leonardo, regarded as one of the world's premier institutions for fighter pilot development. Graduates of the IFTS train alongside NATO pilots, gaining experience in tactics, simulation, and live flight missions. For the Philippines, this would mean immersion in Western operational doctrine, further aligning the PAF with Allied standards and ensuring a robust conversion-to-type pipeline for the Typhoon. Delivery timeline. Another attractive feature of the Typhoon offer is delivery speed. With Italy and Spain having active Eurofighter orders in the production pipeline, the Philippines could potentially secure a slot by 2026 if a deal is signed soon. This would allow the first batch of fighters to arrive as early as 2028, a timeline that matches the PAF's ambition to achieve operational capability before the end of the current modernization horizon. Countering regional threats. Leonardo stressed that the Typhoon Tranche 5 is capable of credibly contrasting the opposer, a phrase widely understood as referencing China's rapidly modernizing air forces. The People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF, and People's Liberation Army Navy Air Force, PLANAF, now field a formidable mix of 4th and 5th generation aircraft, including the J-10, J-11, J-15, J-16, and the stealthy J-20 and J-35. For the Philippines, these threats are not abstract. Chinese fighters regularly patrol near disputed territories in the South China Sea, challenging Philippine sovereignty. The ability to deter or respond to such incursions is a pressing concern for Manila. The Eurofighter brings relevant credentials. In NATO exercises, it has repeatedly demonstrated effectiveness even against 5th-generation American fighters such as the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. While not stealthy itself, the Typhoon's high thrust-to-weight ratio, advanced radar, powerful electronic warfare systems, and missile integration make it a formidable opponent in contested skies when paired with contemporary tactics, data links, and AWACS support. Beyond fighters, Leonardo's broader agenda. Leonardo is not stopping at the Typhoon. The company is using its pitch as an opportunity to showcase a broad portfolio of defense offerings tailored to Philippine needs. These include M346 and M345 jet trainers, which could expand the PAF's pipeline for fighter-qualified pilots and complement future lead-in fighter training. Electronic warfare systems, increasingly critical in modern conflicts dominated by sensors and counter-sensors. Ground-based air defense systems, developed with European partner MBDA, to strengthen Philippine territorial defense and protect critical infrastructure. Helicopters for both military and VIP missions, leveraging Leonardo's AW family of rotorcraft. Cybersecurity solutions, addressing vulnerabilities in both military and civilian sectors. This multi-domain approach positions Leonardo as more than just a supplier, it seeks to become a strategic partner in the Philippines' long-term defense modernization. A four-way contest. With Leonardo's entry, the PAF's Multirole fighter acquisition has officially narrowed to 4 contenders. Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche 5, unmatched firepower and industrial collaboration potential. Saab JS-39 Gripen, cost-effective, optimized for small air forces, with strong logistical concepts and regional support. Lockheed Martin F-16 Block 70-72 Viper, the world's most widely used fighter, with proven interoperability with U.S. and allied forces. KAI KF-21 Boramae, South Korea's next-generation design, promising near 5th-generation features at competitive pricing. Each has its advocates within defense circles. The Gripen appeals to fiscal pragmatists, the F-16 resonates with those prioritizing alliance interoperability, the KF-21 attracts interest for its cutting-edge potential, and now the Typhoon appeals to those seeking overwhelming capability and long-term industrial benefit. The geopolitical stakes. For Manila, the decision is about more than aircraft. It is about strategic direction. Choosing the F-16 would reinforce reliance on the United States as the Philippines' principal security guarantor. Selecting the KF-21 would deepen defense industrial ties with South Korea, already a key supplier of naval assets and trainer jets. Opting for the Gripen would emphasize cost efficiency and operational independence, while the Eurofighter represents a European entry into Philippine defense, diversifying security partnerships at a time of global power realignment. In the context of the South China Sea disputes, the PAF's choice will also signal Manila's determination to project credible deterrence. The ability to patrol, defend, and, if necessary, strike would alter the strategic calculus not only of China but of regional allies and partners who look to the Philippines as a frontline state in the Indo-Pacific. Conclusion: a defining choice for Philippine air power. Leonardo's confirmation of its Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche 5 offer elevates the PAF's Multirole fighter project into one of the most consequential defense competitions in Southeast Asia. The Typhoon's advanced capabilities, coupled with industrial cooperation and financing flexibility, make it a compelling, if premium-priced, option. Yet the decision will not be easy. The Gripen offers affordability, the F-16 offers alliance assurance, the KF-21 offers next-generation promise, and the Eurofighter offers unmatched firepower and prestige. For the Philippines, the final choice will define not just the PAF's combat capability but also the nation's broader strategic orientation. Whether Manila leans toward Washington, Seoul, Stockholm, or Rome, the path it chooses will reverberate far beyond its skies, reshaping alliances, industry, and deterrence in the Indo-Pacific for decades to come. Editor's note: capability descriptions and package details reflect Leonardo's confirmed offer as communicated to media and industry observers, alongside widely reported parameters of the PAF acquisition program. Timelines refer to potential production slots aligned with European orders.